do you think he's talking about? Okay, anyone have something to share from your discussion? Any other thoughts? Obi?
Examining ourselves before partaking of the Lord's Supper makes an individual, because like now I don't know what you have in mind or what you have done in the previous week before today coming to the church. So before you take the Lord's Supper, you should have examined yourself, know your activities in the past week and what you are yet to do in the coming week, because dining with the Lord and at the end going back to your sinful attitude or sinful nature means that you are crucifying him the second time. So that is why Paul is saying us that we should examine ourselves before partaking.
Any other thoughts? Okay, both of these views have been expressed by individuals in the past, that we ought to look back on the week and see, did I do anything wrong? Am I fighting with someone? Or am I concentrating on what's going on, and am I involving myself in this communion with the Lord? Well, Richard Oster says this: Paul is calling for each believer to evaluate his behavior at the supper, not his behavior throughout the week, to discern if it is appropriate to the doctrine of the Lord's meal that Paul has given. Now, before we pass judgment on whether we agree with this statement or not, let's ask ourselves, why do you think Oster says that one needs to examine himself at the time of the Lord's Supper rather than what took place throughout the week? Think about that again silently for 40 seconds. All right, now share with your neighbor.
we appear before the Lord in our prayers for the forgiveness of our sins. So we need that we go to Him as often as we can. So whatever we've done, maybe yesterday, we prayed for it and He has forgiven us. We can't push it when we come to the Lord. But when we are coming to the Lord's Supper, whatever we have at that present moment is what counts. Just like when the gospel is being preached to someone, He's asking you to repent. What do you have in your hand? If you repent of what you have in your hand and you are willing to let go of everything, you will erase the past. So coming to the Lord's Supper is not to recount what has been dealt with in the past, but what is ahead of you in the present before you dine with the Lord.
Thank you. Other thoughts?
One of the things that we have to always remember is that verse 28 was with verse 27 was following 17 from verse 17 coming up. It's not. We have to always remember that when Paul wrote it, there was no verse 1, 2, 3. So he grouped things together, try to understand it. It's the whole that he's talking about. So Paul's Oscar, the reason why Oscar presents this is because he's saying 28 and 27 is the same. Whosoever partakes in an unworthy man. What's the unworthy man? Contrary to what Paul said, how we are supposed to do it. And so that's why he says it. So if you're partaking, you need to understand the purpose of the Lord's Supper. It's sacrificial. Jesus Christ's death, burial, and resurrection was a sacrifice. It was not self. It was not about himself. It was a selfless act. And so we, as we partake, we should examine ourselves. Are we understanding the purpose? Are we selfless or are we being selfish? And when we come, oh, I'm going to eat and drink because I have, but the other person doesn't have. So I think he's grouping everything together and that's why he makes a statement.
Okay. Other thoughts? I mean, let's face it. How many individuals in history could come to the Lord's Supper and say, well, everything went well this week, this past month, this past year, so therefore I'm going to partake? How many? Well, only the one who instituted it, right?
Yes.
So, as Samuel said, we have to let go of the things that we have done wrong and pray about for forgiveness. And we have to believe that God is forgiving us. Otherwise, we're not granting him the power that he has, are we? And so if we're always dragging these bags of sins with us to the Lord's Supper, that's not what the intent is. The intent is to say, okay, here and now, what's the thought that I have in my head towards this feast memorial feast? And am I thinking about and participating in the Lord's Supper the way I should be? So let's not pile a lot of heavy-duty guilt trips on ourselves. When we look at this statement, a man should examine himself. Any other thoughts or comments?
To me, it was like you have to think of this moment as a very solemn moment, solemnity of it. And Jesus wants close to us. And because we do it every Sunday, I think we sort of get it
Here's just some thoughts from John Gill's exposition of the Bible, the commentary on Let a Man Examine Himself. And it's basically what we've talked about here. Whether he has a true sense of sin, sorrow, and repentance for it. Otherwise, he will see no need of a Savior, nor will he look to Christ for salvation, or be thankful to him for redemption by him, all which are necessary in the due observance of this ordinance. Also, whether he is in the faith, whether he is a partaker of the true grace of faith, which is attended with good works and shows itself by love to Christ. So am I acting as a Christian? Not have I done any specific little thing, but am I acting as a Christian? And shows itself by love to Christ and to the same, whereby a man goes out of himself to Christ for spiritual food and strength, peace and comfort, righteousness, life and salvation, and by which he receives all from Christ and gives them all the glory. This is absolutely necessary for his right and comfortable partaking of the Lord's Supper, since without faith he cannot discern the Lord's body, nor, in a spiritual sense, eat his feast, his flesh, and drink his blood, nor attend on the ordinance in a manner acceptable unto God. Let him also examine and try whether he is sound in the doctrine of faith, or let him prove himself to be so, or show that he is one that is approved thereby, to whom the word of faith has come with power, and who has received it in the love of it, and firmly believes it, since an heretic is to be rejected from the communion of the church, and to be debarred from the ordinances of it. Let him examine himself, whether Christ is in him, whether he is revealed to him and in him as God's way of salvation and the hope of glory, whether he is formed in his soul, his spirit, afoot, and his grace implanted there. Since if Christ is not within, it will be of no avail to partake of the outward symbols of the body and blood. But if a man, upon reflection, under the influence and testimony of the Spirit, can come to a satisfaction in these things, however mean and unworthy he may seem in his own sight, all these things that have happened to me, let him come to the table of the Lord and welcome. Any questions or comments about that thought? Leon Morris adds, Paul's point is that we need to develop the capacity of distinguishing between what we are and what we ought to be. That's a very important concept. All right. The third question that we had was, does the word body in 1129 refer to the church as a whole or to the local Christian assembly? The companion says, the word body is used metaphorically in the Bible to mean the church as the body of Christ. In addition, the body of Christ may mean those who make up the local Christian assembly. A Christian is part of the body of Christ, but the church is the body of Christ, whether any one person has given obedience to the gospel or not. Does that make sense? Right. Now, just a little veer off a little bit. The companion also points out that sometimes the individual presiding at the Lord's table will say, we now come to the reason why we are here today. We need to be careful about that. Certainly, it is an element, and extremely important element of why we're here today. But we are here today to worship, and worship involves what else? Prayer, singing, giving, a message of the word, reading the word. All of those things are part of the worship service. So let's be just a little careful about that when we are thinking about the Lord's Supper. Now, I just wanted to finish up, oddly enough, on Friday. There was on Facebook, John Mark Hicks from Lipscomb University posted something. He'd been asked by the editor of Christianity Today to submit a 500-word essay to explain what he understood the beliefs of the Church of Christ were regarding a recent debate about Jesus' presence in the elements of the Lord's Supper that had inspired a new round of discussion regarding the theology behind the essential Christian practice. Now, I see from the clock that we're getting too close to the end to really delve into this right now. So we'll start there next time. But according to the editor of Christianity Today, he asked a number of individuals to submit an essay regarding their religious group's beliefs. And that was placed on a continuum. At one end of the continuum, we would have those people who believed that it was strictly a memorial. At the other end of the spectrum, we had people that believed that we were partaking of the literal body and blood of Christ. So that's the continuum that exists in the greater Christian world today. So during the week, think about where you think the Church of Christ might lie on that continuum, and then we'll talk about what John Mark Hicks suggests about where we lie there, and we'll see what we can come up with in that discussion. So any other questions or comments?
I'm a bit concerned about that last statement. But the church is the body of Christ, whether any one person has given allegiance to the gospel or not. The person has not given allegiance to the gospel. But you can't partake of the Lord's Supper. Some
Well,
do, but I know.
that is something that it's not for me to decide whether someone else can partake of the Lord's Supper. So, the body of Christ. Good question. You can think about that for next week. Any other questions or comments? All right, thank you for your participation.